Hey everybody, welcome back to Farmboy's Garage, part 3 of this bumper winch install deal. And I'm going to start trying to figure out where I want to mount the solenoid box. So earlier today I got out here and I went ahead and ran the ground cable, and it hooks to this bottom lug. Luckily there was enough room for me to get my hands in there. Alright, so we got this big honking solenoid box, and there's really no good place on this bumper because of this. It's kind of got every, that right here would be ideal, but can't do it. So I don't even believe we could mount it, in like that. There's be no room for the wires. So here's what I'm thinking about doing: is building a mount bracket, if you will, that attaches this light tab right here, and mounting it right there. So one of these would go all the way through into that, like that, and then the wires would come around and they would hook up to the lugs. Not ideal. I've been racking my brain trying to figure out how I want to do this and make it look halfway decent. I wish this manufacturer would build their solenoid boxes on the winch itself, like most manufacturers do. So it makes it a lot more difficult when you're dealing with this. So that's something to think about if you're contemplating buying a Badlands winch. You're going to have to deal with this. All right, so most of the other winches have built-in Warren Super Winch. So something to think about. So I think that's going to be my best course. It's not going to look great, and really, I guess I could mount it. Well, there ain't nowhere to mount it on the bottom right here. It would look better if it was mounted, like that. But there's no way of mounting it like that. So, plus we got this little ground strap right here. It's got to go to the ground. And this box is 4 screws holding this top on. So to get these off, we're going to have to take that off. So I guess the thing I'm going to do right now is start measuring, just to see how far we need to come. I actually might be able to just have one little piece that came across like that, bolted here and come out, and then bolt this one through here, one through it, and we'll go from there. Alright, so I got it mocked up on the back. This one I got a nut, this one I don't. This is going to be the long one. It's going to go through this right here. So basically it's going to sit like that. And the only thing I see is going to be a pain is keeping this bolt from turning, or even, I guess I might can get up under here with a screwdriver and get this cover back down. So as long as that'll work, I think we'll be fine. You see I put a big washer right here, help spread that load, keep this plastic from breaking real easy, and don't need one as much here, but I think that'll work. I hate to lose the light tab, but I wouldn't really plan on putting no lights on anyway. But it's the way it is. So anyway, I think that'll work. I'm gonna take this off and sand it right quick and get some primer on it. Alright, so yesterday I got out here and before I left, I went ahead and primed this with self-etching primer. So even though today it's rainy, I think I'm gonna go ahead and hit that with some black. Sorry for that light, the thing's awfully bright right there. So go ahead and hit that with some black paint, and tomorrow we'll be ready to install. Alright everybody, it is Wednesday. And I got the plate made, painted up, got it secured to one side. Now we're ready to go ahead and mount it on this bracket. I got a big washer and a smaller washer. I'm going to spread the load out over this bracket. This is not ideal. It's not really how I want it, but it's the best that I can come up with. And hopefully what I plan on doing is get a better winch and save this winch for a trailer. Mounting this on a trailer wouldn't be a big deal. So that's the plan right now, but I've got to it's going to be a little while before I can afford a nice winch. Tighten this nut. That feels pretty secure. I mean, somebody yanks on it, it's probably going to break it off, but you know, what can you do? So I'm going to go get the top and see if I can get it on. I think I can. Well, on the back I might have a little trouble getting the top on, but in front I think I got enough room to get a screwdriver in there. Okay. Thank God for stubby screwdrivers, but I did get that top screwed back down. Now we're ready to put our wires on the winch. See if I can zoom you in a little bit. This is going to be red, this is yellow, and this one's black. And it's got a red tab right here. Alright, so I think what I'm going to do on this wire is get me another nut and just run it back here to this back bolt and bolt it right there. Alright, so off camera I took this top back off and I put that ground wire onto that bolt, and just to make sure I have a good ground here. Hope you can see my light. We got a good ground right there. So we're good on that. So now we're ready to run the power wire. So since I'm just planning on this will be a temporary deal, I will get me a better winch. I'm just going to temporarily run this power wire just like I ran the ground through the grill. Not ideal again. Always better be able to take the grill off and not run it through the grill. But there's a pretty good opening right here. It's not really touching anything sharp, so we run it up through here. So we'll bring it up in this little opening inside the power steering fluid reservoir. My Jeep was good enough to supply us a ground terminal right here. So this will be an easy hookup from a ground cable right there at the battery. And over here, you see these 3 terminals. I'm going to borrow this terminal right here and just slide this circuit breaker, slide it under it, and then I'm going to hook this end to the circuit breaker. Okay, so I just hooked that up like I said. Went to Tractor Supply, got a 6mm by 100 nut and washer, hooked that up, and our last test is to see if it works. So this is power out, this is power in. I believe that worked. Now, one thing that the manufacturer recommends, and I guess it's probably true of all winches, is you want to let the winch all the way out except for 5 wraps, and then roll it up in with about 500 pounds of line pressure to get it tight. Because you can, with the cable being loose, you can damage the cable if you try to pull much with it with loose cables. You'll mash the cables. So that'll be another time I'll fool with that. So I would say, you know, it ain't bad looking, and it's functional, and I hope I never use it, but it looks pretty cool. I wish that box was somewhere else, but we can live with it for now. And so thanks for watching. Please rate, comment, subscribe if you haven't, and stay tuned for more.